What's up, YouTube peeps out there in YouTube land? You already know this is your girl Burnett Perkins coming back with a reaction video. So y'all, this video is gonna be about Nana Power, Nene Power, Nana Power, Rose Knight daughter. For some reason, y'all, you know, I cannot say I dislike her because of her mother. No, I don't. I don't dislike her mother, and I don't dislike her. And I hope you guys feel the same way too, right? Right? We're not here to dislike no one or anything. We're just here to do our reaction video. You know, trying to bring, you know, the news to the platform out here. For some reason, I like this young lady. She's not because she's a lawyer or nothing like that. No. Her body language, her character, it's just a good vibe for me. It's the vibe for me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's the vibe for me. So anyway, you guys, if y'all not subscribed to her channel, I am. So with that being said, go subscribe to her channel, and you know, let's give this young lady the benefit of the doubt, even though we know who her mom is. And some of us like her mom and some of us don't like her mom. Some of us you know, agree with her mother, and some of us don't agree with her mother. It is what it is. But anyway, you guys go and check her out, okay? So we're gonna get to this video, and she has such a beautiful little baby. Not little baby, but a beautiful little princess. You get what I'm saying? So y'all, let's go and check this video out together. Let's do this together.
In the hands of a person who's unwilling or unable to give it to me. Shift in mindset really helped.
I'm assuming she looked like her dad because she looks nothing like her mother. You know, don't y'all take that the wrong way and be like, ooh, she talking about her mama. But I think she takes after her father. I don't see her mother in maybe the eye area, maybe the eyebrows or something. But the nose, I think she may look like her father. I just don't see too much of Rose in her. But anyway, let's get to this video.
Alleviate a lot of the anger and frustration and resentment that I harbored for my daughter's father for a long time.
Ooh, nobody intro. I don't want nobody intro. Let's go, y'all.
Welcome back to my channel. So I know you guys are used to me talking about bar prep and vlogging and all of that, but today I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to pick up the camera and talk. I hope you guys are okay with just talking to me, just listening, a listening ear, and just being here to listen to me go on a little bit of a rant. I just want to have a heart-to-heart with the people watching me now because I want to talk about something that's very important. Her outfit, she picked it out. Corvette.
No, it's like...
Hey.
Vanessa? Yeah.
Bye! Okay. But in this video, you guys, I just want to talk about single motherhood. Single motherhood has changed my life in so many ways. In certain aspects, it's been quite fulfilling and quite a beautiful journey. On the flip side of that, single motherhood is hard. It's hard for multiple reasons. To be in this world as a black single mom and to be met with so much disrespect and disregard from people in my own community, from people outside of my community. In my experience, the term even single mom has had such a negative connotation and it's been such a stigma in my life. Aside from society's views on single motherhood and stereotypes about single moms and myths about single moms, that's been a hurdle. But just the day-to-day in and out responsibility that comes with single motherhood, pickups and...
So do y'all feel where she coming from? Being a single mom. A lot of you out there didn't have to go through being a single mom. You know, you had your baby fathers in their life and supporting you, having your back, you know, and all that good stuff. And some female didn't have that support. So basically this is what this princess is talking about. I call her princess because I'm way older than her. I'm older than her mother. So to me, she's a princess. And she is going to go on, going to talk about, not go on and on. That's not what I want to say. She's going to continue. She's going to talk about it. But my thing is, being a single mother and the father's not present in the life of the children, and you doing everything by yourself. I mean, you gotta buy milk, Pampers, daycare. You get what I'm saying? Y'all follow me, right? And like I said, some women didn't have to go through it. They were just blessed to have that father in their life to support them and help them. I get it out, y'all. And some people not married, and the dad is there supporting their children 100%. Some of them are. So, unfortunately, I'm not gonna tell you about me. My children's dad, he was there for. I have 5 children. I'm gonna put that out there. 3 of my children, he was there. A little bit. He was there, present. But when it came down to taking care of them, as far as buying Pampers and milk and stuff like that, it was my mother. It was my mommy. My mommy did a lot. And I want to say R.I.P. to my mother. My mom did a lot. And she did what he supposed to have did. Matter of fact, that was my husband at the time. He was in the military, and everything, a lot of stuff went left. You get what I'm saying? When I say a lot, I went through a lot. So I just want to put that out there. But trust me when I tell y'all this. This is my second marriage, and I'll be divorced real soon. Real soon. I can't wait. I will be leaving this house and purchasing my own home, because he gotta give up them little dividends. You get what I'm saying? He gotta pay a sister. I ain't leaving butt naked. I'm leaving with clothes on, and I'm just saying, as far as he gotta pay me, and he gotta pay me alimony. So once I move, I'm going to tell y'all what I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling y'all all my business, but I'm gonna get it off my chest, especially with this marriage here. I'm going to get it all off my chest from the day oh Lord, I'm jumping all over this. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, go and tell somebody about your girl. Stay tuned, because it's going down. It's going down when I move. Let's go.
Working in school and educating and nurturing and providing sustenance for another life is difficult. It's hard. The financial and emotional consequences of parenthood in general are vast and wide, and that is especially true for single parents. There were even times where not having that nuclear family, mom, dad, child, took a huge toll on my self-esteem and on my self-image. Mm-hmm. You guys know my background. You guys know I became a mom at 19, and my daughter is now 10. My daughter has a very strong relationship with her father, but I am the primary caregiver. I am the primary parent. The bulk of the responsibility falls on me. That's been the case since I gave birth. I've carried the bulk of the responsibility. And in the beginning of that journey, y'all, I had a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of bitterness in my heart. I just was so angry that was my circumstance. When I was in law school and I was in a new city with me and my daughter, I was 8 hours away from home, and I had no one. I was really angry that my daughter's father wasn't doing his part, or he wasn't there for us, to provide for us and to support us throughout that process. And we had a lot of hard days. There were times where I had to drop classes from my schedule because I didn't have childcare, and my professors were not supportive. They were old white men who did not give a about this young black woman who wanted to bring her daughter with her to class. They didn't care at all. They didn't have an ounce of compassion for me. They didn't have an ounce of understanding for my situation. And so instead of allowing me to bring my daughter with me to class, they flat out told me, you can't bring her to class.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well, I don't have childcare. What can I do? Like, what else can I do? And they were just like, I don't know, figure it out, drop the class. And I had to drop the class. Y'all, I was so angry. I dealt with so much anger and resentment because I'm like, well, if my daughter's father was just here, he could watch her while I go to class. He could provide childcare on these certain days of the week where, you know, I have a night class and I don't have childcare for my daughter. He could be there and I wouldn't have to drop this class. And then I could go to class and focus with just peace of mind, not having to worry about childcare. And then I was also angry because I would find myself in spaces where I feel like people didn't respect me as much because I'm a single mom, or they believe certain preconceived stereotype about me that is so far from the truth. And that was a source of anger for me as well, having to fight against these preconceived notions.
Listen, do y'all hear this young lady? Do y'all hear this young lady? How do y'all feel about that? Drop your comments. Tell me how you feel, what you think. You know, this is Rose's daughter, you know? This is Rose's daughter. She's inviting you into her home. She's telling you about herself. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover. We cannot penalize her for Rose being her mom. You know? So this is why I said, you know, go and check her channel out, you guys. Go and subscribe to her channel and let's support her, you know, just as well so as everybody supporting Rose. We can also support Nana. Nene, Nana. You know, my grandbaby's name, Nana, spelled the same way. We call her Nana. So, you guys, go and check out, you know. Let's see what this young lady talking about.
And these stereotypes. So it's just been a lot of anger and overwhelm for me in my journey as a single mom. And like, I've had to get real creative in figuring out ways to heal myself because a part of me always knew that while I was harboring that anger and resentment and overwhelmed, that those emotions were not serving me. I just learned that it served me better to release it for a number of reasons. Like anger, resentment, bitterness, those are very low vibrating emotions. They're very dense and they weigh you down. You can't show up as your best self. You can't create your best work product when you are harboring those feelings. And then it's like, it's crazy because once I accepted that I didn't have the help and support from that individual person, from my child's father, and I didn't have support from family and friends because I was in a new state, or I was in a new city, kind of like now, where I'm in a new state now. I don't have support from family and friends just because I'm so far away from them, just because of the distance. How I go about it is just, I say like, first of all, I'm not gonna bang on this closed door with this person because I believe that my creator is not going to place anything that I need in the hands of a person who's unwilling or unable to give it to me.
Right.
So I'm not going to I'm not going to go down this path of continuously trying to ask this person for support or beg this person for support or plead with this person for support, because if the support is not coming willingly, if it's not coming voluntarily, it's not support that I need. That's not how my creator is set up. My creator would never place anything that I need in the hands of a person who's unwilling or unable to give it to me. That shift in mindset really helped alleviate a lot of the anger and frustration and resentment that I harbored for my daughter's father for a long time. Like, I'm just like, wait a minute. He's unwilling to be there in the way that I need him to be there. He's unwilling to support us in the way that I need him to support us. So
you guys, I'm gonna ask you this question. Do y'all think if the father came back, the little girl father came back, would she welcome him with open arms? Would she let him back into their life? Or do you think she'll, just go on with her life and her lifestyle? Because I'm assuming this is her home, and it's beautiful from the kitchen. I mean, it's nice looking home. And yes, she's a lawyer. Yes, lawyer make very good money. Very well, you know. But do y'all think that she would let the dad come back into their life and be back in, be in the picture? What's y'all thought on that? What you think about it?
That must be by design. He couldn't be the source of whatever support I'm looking for. He couldn't be the source of that support, because if he was, his heart would be postured in a way that it would come effortlessly. It would come voluntarily. It wouldn't have to be down his back or on his back, reminding him of the support that I need over and over and over, the support that we needed over and over and over. I wouldn't have to do that. It would come voluntarily. It would come effortlessly. It would come willingly.
Right.
Easily, So because he didn't have that attitude, because he wasn't willing to be supportive in the way that I needed, I just shifted my mentality one of, okay, well, he must not be the source of the support that I need. Like, I'm not going to keep banging on a closed door. I'm not going to keep explaining why I need this help, why I need the support, why, and I don't want to bash my daughter's father, because, like I said, my daughter's father is, we have evolved a lot over the years. We were 18, 19 when we became parents to our daughter. Now we are, that was a decade ago. So now we're much older, we're much wiser, and our relationship has definitely evolved. But in the early parts of our relationship, there was a lot of, I feel like he fell short in a lot of ways, and I was angry with him for a long time about it. He's not a deadbeat, he's not some horrible person. He was simply a young person growing, evolving, learning in the same way that I was. Now we have grown and we have evolved and we have moved beyond those things, but for a long time I was angry. But one thing that helped me release it was just to know the Most High would never give a person something that I need who's not willing to give it to me. You can't be what I need. Your support can't be what I need. That's just how my mind shifted. And sure enough, when I navigated through single motherhood from that mindset, from that perspective, help showed up. Help always showed up. I would have a neighbor that I trusted there to help me, help support me. Or I would have a professor who was understanding, who didn't mind me bringing my daughter with me to class so that I could finish out my degree requirements. I had plenty help. Even when I felt like I had no help. Even when I felt like, my daughter's father was absent, he wasn't helping me because I didn't have family and friends there to help me because I was in a new city. Same to now, I'm in a new state now. The Most High always sends somebody. So just stay vigilant, of your helpmates, because I assure you that, there are always somebody there to help you along your journey. So when it's hard and you're overwhelmed and you want to give up and you want to throw in a towel and you just want to go to your baby dad and really just give him a two-piece, a real good 1-2 combination, just know, help is on its way. You are provided for. Your Creator would never put your needs in the hands of somebody who's unwilling to provide for you. So don't bank on closed doors, ladies. Don't plead with somebody to do the decent thing, to do the noble thing, the righteous thing. Don't plead with them. Don't beg them. Don't insist. Don't fight with them. Literally wash your hands and just cultivate that inner knowing that you will be provided for. Your needs will be met. You and your children will have what you need, notwithstanding this person who is unwilling to be supported. Just trust and believe me. When it's all said and done, and when your children are raised and they're grown and they're sufficient adults and they're out in the world, when it's done, when that part is done, you could say you did it. And if your children go far enough in life and they turn out to be successful or they turn out to be wealthy, those same dads who were not doing their part, not carrying their weight, are going to come looking for them. They're going to come calling for them. No disrespect, I love my dad wholeheartedly, but my dad wasn't there for me when I was growing up. My mom raised me and my brother brothers and sisters by herself. And there were times when I was a kid where I wanted my dad, or I needed my dad. I would call my dad for help and he wasn't available to help me. You know, my dad went to prison for a good amount of time, so he wasn't there. And even when he was home, sometimes he just wasn't willing. I remember calling my dad because I was having problems with some girls at school, in high school. Like, I used to fight a lot in high school, you guys. And I called my dad this one time, and he just flat out was not supportive, he did not have my back. He was not in my corner at all, you know. And that was just kind of how my childhood went. My dad wasn't really there for me. But on the day of my law school graduation, on the day of my swearing-in ceremony, when I, you know, passed the bar and became an attorney, who was there? My dad.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have to beg him. I didn't have to go looking for him. I didn't have to call him. He was calling me. It's just how life goes. Life has a funny way of coming full circle. So just be mindful of that and remember that as you are raising your kids and you are carrying most of the responsibility and their dad is not doing their part, just remember that's okay, because when it's done, you can say you did it and your children will remember who did what. And then another thing too is, like, don't let the world shame you. Don't let the world discourage you. Don't let the world stigmatize you. As a single mom, we are way makers. We are a creative, innovative, resilient group of beings. No, I'm not advocating for anybody to go out there and become a single mom on purpose.
Right.
If life happens and you find yourself in that lot in life, it's okay. Maintain your integrity and your pride, because it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be walking around feeling bad about. Why would you feel bad as a single mom who figured out a way to feed their child, a way to house their child, a way to care for their child, a way to provide for their child? It's nothing to be ashamed about. These people like Kevin Samuels, don't let these low vibrating people trick you or mislead you ever about that. And as a single mom, we are in good company. Look at people like LeBron James. He's the product of a single struggling mother. Gloria James. Look at people like Jackie Robinson, the product of a single mother. Kanye West, Donda West did that. Donda West raised him to be as innovative and as forward-thinking and as successful as he turned out to be. Think about Gabrielle Douglas, her mother, Natalie Hawkins. He met her success, her mother. Just imagine how good her mother felt as her child was as successful as she was in the Olympics. Gabrielle Douglas is the product of a single mother. I could go on and on and on and on. I'm the product of a single mother. I went on to be the first in my family to go to law school. I'm the first attorney in my family. My mother had a huge impact on the direction of my life. So I'm showcasing my life. I'm showing you guys my journey as I'm studying for the bar exam, all because I'm a living example. Whenever I get overwhelmed or whenever I find myself stressed out or just angry about the fact that all of this responsibility is on my shoulders alone, I just remember all of that, y'all. I just remember that I am in good company.
Okay, you guys, I'm about to end my video. You go and check her out. I think she said more than enough for me to hear. But if you want to finish this video out, go check her out, you guys. This young lady speaks very high volume information. So with that being said, you guys, y'all have a good night. Is it night? Have a blessed day, okay? And I'm out of here. Live, love, laugh. Laugh, love, live. Peace, love, and hair grease, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to go and tell someone. Hello, 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 hello. To go and subscribe to my channel. I bet y'all said that girl crazy. Love y'all. Peace.